And, what I hate is whenever the news flash comes across your feed or timeline or cell phone or headline on TV that there was some kind of mass, uh, I don't know how to say it without flagging anything, but some mass incident where a
Incident.
lot of people were terminally hurt, put it that way. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But when that comes across where there's some mass, whatever casualty event, you can almost predict that the very next thing is going to come across is it was a lone man,
Mhm.
a lone man that did this thing. And it's almost to a T, like a lone man goes off and does these things. And I almost wonder if, that lone is the root word of both words, alone and lonely. But in actuality, I don't know if a man is truly in touch with himself, if he can if he can do those kind of things. And so that's why I wonder if there's a difference between alone and lonely in terms of isolated and cut off and separated from society.
Yeah, I believe there's a lot of work that needs to be done for men nowadays, to get them reintegrated with themselves and and back in touch with who they are, the little boy with inside them that's screaming for love and compassion and affection. Because if they had that relationship, if they didn't feel so alone and isolated and separate from that part of themselves, that core part of themselves, I doubt they would do these things. But like most things that we deal with in this society today, it starts off with this, oh, there's this incident, there's this trauma with my inner child self, but I don't want to deal with that, or we don't talk about that in my family. So then that gets stuffed away. And then it starts to rot and um, turn into this bigger thing. It just grows like the snowball effect. It just keeps getting bigger and exacerbating and getting bigger. And then it turns into lashing out because now instead of looking inward, we're looking outward. Why, where is this pain coming from? Why do I feel this pain? Oh, it must be their fault. It must be this group's fault or this societal person's fault or this thing's fault. It's not my fault because I don't want to look at myself. And so for most men nowadays, I think getting back in touch with our inner child, getting back in touch with that small part of ourselves that is the core of who we are, will help us in so many ways, but in a lot of ways just to be more loving of self, more grounded, more foundational, and to feel less isolated alone. Because I mean, if you feel whole within yourself, whether you're with people or not, you're still going to feel better and feel more like you belong than if you didn't.